Okay, I'm back. And, yep, let's get back to the main story and let's finish it off. Right. So, basically, they insinuated that Hugo died. Well, in the first part, I don't know, I just don't think I really thought it was actually going to happen. But then when we got the Part B trailers and all that, it kind of showed that Hugo was still alive. Even though basically I thought he was going to be held hostage or something and we would have to go in and save him, but nope. When we actually got to that bit, basically he put himself in there because of the drug that was going around. He gave himself the drug to see if he could fight against it. And yes, he did. And it brought up, as I said as well, the whole, as I said in Soul Eater. So, basically when he's got some of the black blood inside him. And basically when he goes inside himself, he's talking to that little red demon thing. So, which is the black blood. So, yeah. I do like that it took sort of inspiration from that. But let's see where else this is going. And see what else it takes inspiration from. Alright. Here we go, Weiss. Yeah. Just bring me to the mission and actual speaking. Oh. The place where basically Hugo locked himself in. Skip it. And here we go. Here's some action.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
Right.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Why? Come on.
Dina's getting ready to make her move.
As I said, enough with this.
Would you like to stand under my pattern?
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Okay.
Say no more.
Ah!
Evade, now!
Okay. Wait, was that an actual... You tell me to evade? I evade. Right there. Alright, so... Off we go! Hello?
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
Well, duh. These goods
We
aren't
need
good.
to take care of the guards first. Scram before I get angry. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
Right. Time to go on the rampage. Ah, wait. Nope. Nope. Nothing around there.
You're not taking anything from here!
I don't want anything from here.
Hugo, get the guards first.
I just want to destroy it all.
Yep.
My turn.
You just stepped into your own grave!
Really?
Too bad.
I would say it's your grave.
Fools.
Freeze all evil! Allow me to reap your result. Let order and madness dance.
Throw my style.
Out of my way! Guess what?
Go.
What a coincidence.
I'm boring at home.
Okay, I'm done. Anyone? Nope. There we go.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
Yeah, it will.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Oh, Vivian must really love that, wouldn't she?
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people.
As I said, Vivian would love that, and it was actually from us a suggestion for us two to be together.
According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try?
Last resort, take the drug herself, and become this sacrifice that she's trying to make.
Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Oh, we bring Weiss into it.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Well, yeah, but now that we can actually go into hollows and stuff, I can actually go out and actually do some work.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I can't say that.
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to it, Weiss. I'm gonna go into the hollows more often. And when I actually learn some means of fighting, I'm gonna be going in there and using my laser beam eyes. That better show up.
This is the future I saw.
Who's falling? Hey. And who's the bird? Yeah, and I thought it was only Vivian that had this ability, not you.
Lord Pathan.
Oh wait, no, that is Vivi. Wait, so are you saying that I'm falling? No, wait, yeah, okay, I messed up. What? What are you gonna be doing?
This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Yeah, well, it's not like you bring misfortune, it's you see misfortune. But if people don't believe you,
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon.
it's gonna happen.
What's up?
So, in other words, if you try to change it, you've got a good chance of actually changing it. Right? So,
Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
so yeah. Yeah, not like I need that.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
I'm not stealing!
No, take my dress skirting. I'll try to go easy on you. No promises.
Don't look up my dress!
Better not get my dress. No.
Dead. Yeah, even though I don't need it.
There are containers by the fissure. There's got to be something inside. Let's try opening them.
Okay, so
Stay away from me. Fool.
is that only supposed to show up after we've done this? But why is it showing up now? I can't do anything with it. Oh. It's the missing workers. We found them.
It must have been tough for you to find this place. Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you.
Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
Oh, but wait, going back to the previous one. So if she didn't interfere, you wouldn't want to quickly get rid of her. But you still wanted to get rid of her. That's what I'm getting.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me.
No, they won't. They get dragged here, kicking and screaming.
In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope, like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian? In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No.
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day.
Yep.
I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity!
Tough luck, I already did.
Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Oh. With her saying that, basically gives me a flashback of Smithers, release the hounds. Yeah.
Lady Dina.
She don't want to do it.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality.
So no one will get corrupted by being inside them. How? Really? That can't happen, can it?
I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope.
Even though he's a bad man.
And I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed.
Don't do it.
But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself.
Don't do it.
Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
Yeah, that's the only reason she's been here.
The point of no return. I passed that point ages ago.
Oh.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Don't do it.
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain.
So she is becoming a sacrifice.
Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
Yeah, I don't know why. With basically what she was saying, I think she was gonna, like, do it differently. But in a way, she still became the sacrifice. Sacrifice to save her, not a sacrifice in the experiment. That's what I kind of thought was going. Because her last words, then take the drug, become the sacrifice, and then she can't control it and probably have a revelation that what she's doing is wrong. But this is not something I expected. But,
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
you pushed it that far. She has to do less. But I don't want it.
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Yeah, not a direction I didn't expect it to go. But then again, as I said, I have a direction. She was gonna die in the end anyway. Die by becoming the sacrifice, and she learns from her mistakes. She dies as a sacrifice to try and have it so she had no wrongdoing, that she was doing under duress and all that. So, two forms of sacrifice.
Take out these ethereals first.
Yeah, and then we gotta go say it. Then we gotta go in.
We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste.
Alright, get him!
Ambush!
So, yeah, you did sort of kind of ruin it a little bit by having that there, or... I don't know, did it or not?
Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Yeah.
They must be on the other side of the fissure.
Yeah, how did that not die? Little crab. Alright. Into the fissure!
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
No, no one wanted this.
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Yes.
I wish you had never come into my life.
And you would have died by becoming an inferior. Or basically you'd be one of the sacrifices anyway. That's mindless.
At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
It's only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control.
True.
Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt.
Yeah, wouldn't anyone?
Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. Okay, Tina?
Vivian, I can't forgive you. and I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Wait, really? She injected herself with the serum. I thought only Camille. As I said, Camille was gonna do last. Not Vivian. No, not Dina.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me.
She tried to save you.
That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you.
And she's becoming one. A sacrifice or just an ethereal? Which one?
I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Well...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere.
Well, she's gone now.
She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
Seriously, that's what Dana became?
Dina.
Oh, Dina.
Soon, the pain will be over.
Ah!
Huh? Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Go! Ah! Ah, come on! Fly! And now... Ah, come on! Stop it! This is why I prefer teammates. And especially also because my A button that does sometimes stick. Ah! Ow! Stop using nipple lasers! Even though, yes, I know it's not nipple lasers, but still.
Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
And you're the only one who can look at my dress. Go! Get her! Ow! There we go.
Behind you!
Ooh.
What happened?
Where am I?
What the...
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me.
What happened?
My own choice.
Oh. Oh.
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
So, I'm with Hugo. Could you
Vivian!
fight it?
Vivian? Your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please.
But Hugo was making an antidote.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian?
Hugo! Antidote! Oh.
No.
Wait. What?
It can't end like this.
What power is this that we have? What the? What? Huh? Okay, we unlock some new kind of power. I have no idea what that is, but hopefully it comes in handy.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Yeah, but still, I have no idea what Belle did.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe.
No, you could still mention Vivian.
And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was all right. Can you recall what happened?
I hugged her. Well, she was struggling. She passed out. I started glowing, and yeah. I don't think she realized what was happening, but that is kind of what probably she remembers.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did, but then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
Yeah, so as I said, she didn't know what she did.
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
So, I wonder, as like when the sacrifice first showed up, the sacrifice looking at us through Eos, do our eyes react to the sacrifice or something? Gotta kind of see where that goes.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night, then.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Enough with all that. I'm fine.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
Wait, so I'm just wondering then, if what Vivian saw would it have been from that, and then either that attack gets through her shield, the umbrella, and then hits us or something. That turns us into a bird and then we die, right? Yeah, I know, I'm just saying because it looked like we grew happy wings. If that was me, that was in the air. But still, you taking the serum changed it, and someone else died. Dana died instead of Belle.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start.
And also, like I have said, there has to be a way to purify the people who become an ethereal. So we've got that power now, but will we be using it? How often will we be using it? I wonder.
But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain.
Huh?
Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequela. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
So, I just reversed her time, then. Is that all you're getting at?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Yeah, we're probably going to learn how to do that at some point. Oh, and that might be another skill that we have to fight the ethereals when we are actually on the field and fighting. Purify the ethereals. That'll be our Y move. Normal kicking and punching, scratching, whatever. Normal attacks. Special move, laser beam eyes. There, it's already all sorted. It's right there. Even though basically the Y move is going to do nothing against humans, but still, the laser beam eyes will.
Master Proxy, you are special.
Yeah, I know.
This is a gift your teacher left you.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
So basically, Weiss has it too.
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Slap her on the butt.
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
Avert the question then.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude.
What about our double pay?
Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
Just once, come on, after everything we've done and been through. Once is all he can muster.
There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
I knew someone was going to bring that up.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election.
Oh, so basically that is just going to vote, not just hand it over here and now.
As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
CWSPP. Wouldn't it have been better to abbreviate that into an actual word or something? I don't know.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
Wait. Wait, no, Vivian. You are not taking my virginity. Well, actually, no, I kind of like that, but still. No. Yeah, I know she wasn't going to say that, but the way how she said it, can I request Lord Phaethon's, as her voice was dropping. I know it's not that, but the way how it played out, you can speculate, you can assume, even though it's going to go no, it's not that. But still.
The mayor imagined, you might ask.
Wait, he knows about it?
I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Wait, even I brought to a document. I have to sign somewhere so someone can take that? Yeah, I know, I'm still playing along. Leave me alone. But really, I gotta sign documents for someone to take it. Something that belongs to me.
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Are you seriously kidding me? You are making it seem like it is that. Get my consent. I can't be unconscious while this is being done. It's leading it on. I know it's not. And as I said, come on, why are you doing this? You make it seem like it's that she's gonna take my virginity. Then you bring up documents. So I gotta sign documents so she can do it. And now you're saying you gotta have my consent. I can't be unconscious or anything like that. No pressure. You're really making it sound like that.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon!
Yeah, because you want me to be there anyway. You want the conversation. You want me to feel everything.
Probably.
Really? You were gonna knock me out? Gonna make me unconscious for it? For my first time? Come on!
At least not today.
Wait. So you do it other days?
As for you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said...
Bigger place? No rent? He covers our electric bill. That's what I can see them wanting. But then again, they'll have to say goodbye to 6th Street. But is this like playing into what Season 2 is going to be, where we're on vacation? Basically, we're going to be getting a vacation.
He hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Yeah, I was having fun with that conversation with what Vivian wants. Seriously. It just seems what she would want. But I know it's not. But hey, you can't blame me for having fun, can you? Because as I said, the way how she said it, as she was getting quieter, you can assume. But then sign a contract so she can take it, yeah, that kind of sounds a bit weird. But then saying it has to have my consent and I can't be unconscious and can't be forced does also seem like it. And then Vivian say one, she would never do it, and then probably. Hooray! I have done all of B. Of Plan B. And I'm done. There we go. Yeah. B is complete. And now let's just go talk to Weiss to wrap everything up. And yeah. Alright, I'm probably going to be getting that done like in the next... something in the next... as I'm doing the other stuff. Just because it's there. And I know it's not going to be much anyway, but still. Alright. Go to the newsstand. So yeah, even though we've completed it, yeah, our brief conversation with her, which we have to do. Alright. So I'm surprised it says that we've already completed it, even though there are still some things linked to it that have to be done to fully finish it off.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
You think so too?
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Talking about the dog.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse.
Aw.
However, it seems quite happy.
Yeah, it's got a job.
We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership. Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
And that's where we're going in Season 2.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers. So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred.
Could say that.
These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquay Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
You can also teach us how to fight, because that'll be great too.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Alright. So, yeah, couldn't this have waited until we actually got to season 2? Hey, couldn't it? Wait, what? Wait, no. We're not on season 2 yet, are we? Because there was only one mission and I was finishing B. I'm confused. Yeah, because there's nothing about the next area. Nothing about the next part. So... yeah, but then again, this... whatever. Yeah, let's just go the easy way. Oh, it's a big gathering.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Okay.
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
Make it expensive.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Yeah, make an enormous price tag to get rid of everyone who wants your service.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell?
Hey, it works, doesn't it?
This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
True, it would.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquay Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Yeah, you show us the craft when we get there. So, yeah, come on. Let me just get to the end. And then I can just wait until season 2 and then we'll be done. Aww. Betty Boo, what's up? Well, okay, it's not Betty Boo, but... CC, is it? I'm not sure. Aw, it needs fixing. I can fix. Wait, Okay, there, I've done it. Everyone's fine.
Yishuan Shifu, the store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
I'm gonna go pick the lock. Oh, a knocking password. Really?
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
How does he even make a profit?
I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
And I know his password knocking feature.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
A new outfit.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there's no need to rush.
Yeah, we're not in season 2 yet, so you're not going to give us our new clothes.
Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
Yeah, we will. And you teach me the art of fighting. Right? I so want to learn the art of fighting. Because that'll be so good. As I said, our ability is to dispel ether, which it could weaken humans, but kill ethereals completely outright. Like a one-hit kill. But obviously it doesn't work on the bosses. It was just like debuff him or something. We have our laser beam eyes and then a punch and kick combat style. Or you could give us a weapon. I don't know what though. So, yeah. Wait, what am I doing over there? It's Weiss. Yeah, I just went out to go buy some clothes, even though we can't have them yet. But yeah. So that now is it. I am done with everything in this patch. So yeah. And alright, just go over here to the workbench. Mockingbird. Even though basically it would have been good, even though very, but not. Okay, it would be good, but then not good because. Can we get a free copy of her? It's basically in the story. She's our fan. She wants to stay there. Let her stay. Get a free copy. You put in the story, so it basically means that they're gonna stay with us. Like you did in Honkai Star Rail. You put it in the story that Sunday is now with us, but you don't. But because it was a limited time banner, we don't get a free copy. Which, what's the point in doing this anyway? Allowing him to come with us and we don't get a free copy. But then again, at the start, we didn't get Himiko or Welt, even though they were basically with us. Which is still confusing, but yeah. Like, okay, they're there until we're actually using them as part of the team, and then we get the free copy. Like, that would have worked. But no, we don't. And we didn't get Vivian here. But that is that. We are now done with the epilogue of part 2 of, well, season 1 part B. And now we just gotta wait until what happens next. And we go on our vacation to, well, the summit and all that. Which hopefully is gonna be fun. And wait. Yeah. Alright, so that is it. Wait, who am I missing? Literally, what enemy am I missing? Who in the hell is that? How, honestly, how have I not done that? I don't get it. I've beaten everyone so far, and yet I haven't beat that. Okay, I'll just have to look for it at some point. So, yeah, that is it now. And just before I forget, I'm gonna collect all the stuff. And collect this. Wait, wrong button. And let's just have a look over here, because that is what we're going to be doing next. Right? So it's all out, that's good. So basically when I get around to doing it, at least it's all going to be there. Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah, it's only been 3 days. Well, then again, 1 part each day, so I haven't got less, so basically what, 4 days to get all this done for me. Whatever. But yeah, that is it. So, as I always say, I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And yeah. Okay. Bye.